Hi friends, it has been pointed out to me that there is a terrible, terrible flaw in our war crimes. And I'm not just talking about the human leather flaw in our restaurant. No, this flaw is one that has been inherent to our system that needs to be addressed. And that is, of course, the brave men and women. Well, no, they're not, because they're completely smooth down there like a Barbie doll. The brave squid people of our colony who have been putting their lives on the front line for far too long. We've given them armor and weapons, and we've said, die for your crimes, and that's not good enough. What example am I setting to the other nations if we're still willing to fight and die on the front lines, getting our hands dirty, even bothering to face them in the first place? They are not deserving of our time. So I have an idea. Or more specifically, someone on Discord sent me a horrible idea about raising a child army. Just when he thought the war crimes couldn't get any more down to earth. So instead of breeding our prisoners and raising their children for meat, when arguably we have more meat than we can ever eat. It's too much meat to eat with this many people. We've got a freezer over here filled with meat, and we've got a freezer over here filled with meat. Instead, what the hell is even going on there? I don't want to think about it. Instead, we will take their children and we will arm them. We're not going to give them charge rifles. We're not going to give them marine armor. We're going to give them basic warrior gear. A simple helmet, simple flak jacket, and a simple rifle. And we are going to march them onto the front lines. And we are going to watch as our enemies are forced. If they want to take us out, they have to gun down children. And this is the greatest idea I've ever heard in my whole life. There is one problem with the original idea that was suggested. They said keep them in tubes, keep them in cryosleep, so all they know is war. The only problem with keeping them in either these or in cryosleep, of course, is that when we wake them up, there is a good chance they could have cryosleep sickness or kind of, I forget what it's called when you take them out of here, but they are basically knocked out for a couple of days. And of course, if we get a raid and we want to send our child soldiers into battle, the last thing we want is for them to be recuperating for a couple of days before they're ready to fight. So what I'm doing is we'll build a little child settlement over here, where our people are armed and trained. I think we have one of the training dummies mod, but if not, I could get them so that all they do all day is eat and shoot things. And eat and shoot things. All they know is war and combat. And then we send them in. And we could send them to go raid and things like that as well. That's the fun part. We haven't got to put our people on the line. And it doesn't mean that the base comes to a screaming halt if we want to go and raid other bases. We can send the children out to raid on our behalf. So, I think we need a few more breeders first. So I think the ones that we've got in here, we'll make sure that those are capable of having baby be formed. So you're going to need one of these. Who else have we got here? Female sun elf is only age 11, so we're going to need some age pills for you. You're age 10. We're going to need some age pills for you. You're 58. God knows how that's still working. I won't question it. You're a rabbit. You're fine. Rabbits are known for that. We could do with some other prisoners moved in here for the purposes of breeding, and then I think we should just lock the door. Right? Or we need to find a way to make it so that these guys aren't transferred out, because that's a problem that we have been having, is that because these hospital beds are technically better medical beds, our people have been bringing them over here instead, which is not ideal. We could just build hospital beds in here, I guess. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, especially because it is technically an operation too. We need to move you back over. I think when we've got this room filled up with kind of breeding stock, so to speak, that's when it wouldn't be... Oh, my bad. Well, that's double. When we fill this room up, that's when we'll start moving them off into another area. So they'll all be related in some... In fact, I believe these people in here are already related, aren't they? Mother, sister, brother, grandmother. Yeah, so that's you and your daughter in the same room. Mother is dead. Okay, grandmother is Snail. I remember Snail. Okay, Carbal, who are you related to here? Snail as well. Oh, dear. So we've got two relatives in here as well. This is going to get very incestuous if we're not careful. The next part of the remove our people from the front lines plan needs a better code name, I will admit. Somebody pointed out that there is brain control for the animals. Now, this only applies to the genetic rim animals, but that's okay, because a lot of the animals we have built, and especially our mecha Thrombo, is a genetic rim animal. So... Excellent. So we'll get that researched as soon as possible, and we'll mind control this. This might be a manual way of us being able to use that anti-grain warhead, and this works perfectly for that. you know, put them at the top here and just kind of fire a volley from a decent distance and take a lot out in the process. I might turn this into our kind of child base as well, because it's relatively close to the front lines in the event of a raid, much closer than our regular base. So I think putting something down here definitely wouldn't hurt. Oh my god, that was quick. Wow, we've barely had time to recover from the last raid. Okay. It's Orc. Mehni Orc, actually. 64 Orc. Now, look, they're really, really low tech here, so we haven't really got much to worry about, but it is kind of a pain in the ass having them come so soon after the last one. Get yourselves equipped. I think this is going to be a massacre. Coward. Absolute coward. What do you mean caffeine binge? Consuming lavish meal. That's not a caffeine binge. What the hell do you think you're doing? What the hell? He's trying to go into my bloody restaurant. Sir, you have to pay. Oh, it's okay. Some of them are going around. Oh, God, a lot of them are transforming, too. Do you think these ones will get into the kill box and start being cut down before this guy's able to get through? I bloody hope so, because I don't know if I want to open these doors to try and bait them out. Let's see what happens. We should be okay. Or not. I mean, that guy started moving and then turned around. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Push through. Push through. There we go. There we go. There we go. All we got to do is start baiting them, and they should start attacking anyway. Okay, we might be fine. We might be fine. We might have to worry about that guy. It's a gamble. It's a gamble I want him to take. If he cuts through into the restaurant, so be it. Oh, I said that now, but I think he's actually going to. Shit. Okay. You know what? We're too high-tech for this. To be hiding from boring, stinky orcs. Get in there. You know what? Send Shire. Shire, where's your armor? Oh, for fuck's sake, Shire. Good. That took all of about 2 seconds. Thank you. Now we can get out of there if you don't mind. They still could die from 1,000 bruises, don't forget, despite how powerful our armor is. There we are, there we are, there we are. Well, what a horrible inconvenience. On the plus side, hey, new seasonal menu. Tasty, tasty orc menu. I'm thinking, right, we've got so many corpses that I'm trying to take apart as fast as possible. Basically, our poor Zuck there working all day, grinding up corpses to get their genetic material. I've had Robot Mummy working all day, smelting weapons, and we've barely put a fucking dent in it. Look at this mess. I'm thinking we just need a burn room. I think we need a big old burn room, and we're just going to torch everything, because it's not worth our people's time and effort. You know, they're spending the best part of half an hour in Rimworld, obviously in-game, taking apart a jacket, a dog leather jacket, to get a Yorkshire Terrier's arse back. It's not worth the time. So we do have this room up here that I could turn into a burn room, actually. It's a bit small. We need a much bigger burn room than that. Okay, let's take that away, and then let's just mine up here and uncover that infestation that we saw. 20 episodes to go. My heart actually dropped then for a second when I thought we had genuinely uncovered the insects, but no, it is just, it's an external area, which is great for a burn zone. I'm alright with that, because then the rain will kick in and obviously help extinguish it without us having to, not that we really care about extinguishing it at all. As long as we are not designated it as a home area, our people won't be rushing in there to go and put the bloody fire out. So what we're going to say is, any apparel that's tainted, I don't care what it is, burn it, basically. Weapons, there's very few weapons I actually want, but it is more worthwhile us take apart a weapon and getting some steel or plastic or whatever than it is spending, you know, hours and hours and hours for 2 human leather. That's a waste of time. Hello, Nag. Oh dear, what happened? Former human, he's still sapient as a human? But he is a Thrombo, so I assume if we now kill him, skin him, and break him down for parts, he will give us Thrombo genetic material. We don't want to do that, though, of course. We want to tame him, we want to change him, and then we want to impregnate him and use him as Thrombo breeding project. And goodbye, useless shit. What? You can't just throw Molotovs at the floor anymore? Oh. Oh, I'm going to have to put an incendiary launcher just to get rid of all this crap. No way. Did you see that? It's the hairy cheese time. I think this is the first time I've seen... Oh, it's brewing? Oh my god, I wonder how much we've lost. I had no idea that cheese counted as brewing. I bet we've lost loads of it. I was going to say, I haven't actually seen any hairy cheese yet, and that's bloody why. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's okay. At least we know now. Right, let's get you. Fetch me my finest product. Legendary hairy cheese. 20 market value. Was it worth the time and effort spent on that? No, it really wasn't. We're almost good to start the burning. We've got our incendiary launcher. I'm just waiting on squad to get some doors down here so I can forbid it and stop people coming out trying to trying to put out the fire, basically. I thought there might be a lot of explosives in this pile now that I look. We've got, like, grenades. We've got... What the hell are those? Explosive sack? Yeah, this seems safe. Right, burn it all. But, burn it all? What? Why can't I target anything? What are you talking about? Well, fine, I'm just gonna get to... Cannot attack self. Are you fucking kidding me? Why can't I shoot it? Oh, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. That's okay. You used to be able to just target any old stuff, didn't you? What's she doing? I don't need to whack it with the... It's like she's incapable of range combat. I wonder if that's something to do with the... Oh, balls. I wonder if that's something to do with her implants. That's quite annoying. Squad, take over. Ah, there we go. Never trust a robot to do a squid's work. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. Oh, that'll do it. Okay. This is going to take a little while because the game has got a little slow recently, probably with all the insidious amount of warcrimes we've got going on. Just set a couple of those off and then we'll see how it goes. God damn it. Hoisted by my own petard. Are you okay? There we are. There we are. Are you fine? No damage. We're fine. It's got chemical cyst there too. Which apparently could be drained for chem fuel. So I think this is a... We probably picked the worst possible person in the colony for arson. Right. That'll do it, I think. Excellent work. You son of a bitch. It's broken down. Squad. 21 degrees. No. That was the one I built and I forgot to change the temperature on it. Oh, you fool. And now that the other one's broken down, we can't get enough to... Come on. Is that held open? What the hell are you doing? You people suck. Right, okay, we're fine. Just a fucking mountain of corpses. Look at this. Can barely see what he's working on. This is so good. Right, there we go. 18 degrees? Really? 17? Oh, this is not good. Right, squad, I'll get you working on the next one urgently. And we are... What? Tieflings are fleeing? What the hell are they doing? What? They got into combat with a donkey? Was it a wild donkey? Oh, that's really funny. Oh man, what the hell happened here? That's crazy. Right, are we good with the cooler now? Are we good? Can I get some more? Yeah, there we are. 4 degrees is fine. That's at least refrigerated while we can set things up. It means that we don't have to worry about it basically right yet. 117 cow morph milk. Good God. What the fuck? We've got a big friendly Thrombo now. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I'm so happy about that. And it stabilized the mutagen, so it's not going to get any less friendly Thrombo. What can we do with you, big Thrombo? Oh, this is so good. We can actually... No. Now we mean business, motherfucker. You are in the wrong neighborhood. Can he actually use it, though? Probably not. He's got it equipped, but I don't think he can actually... Oh my god, he can! This is the best day of my life. Go to raid a base. The enemy is there. You see him. You're getting ready to aim, and then a fucking Thrombo runs around the corner, and if that's not scary enough, it pulls out a shotgun. Oh, this is so good. So how do we build the animal mind control, brain control? Just type in control. Nothing in there. Probably the fabrication bench then, huh? Nothing in there either. Is it like a Misc structure? Can't see anything. Oh, this is... Where is that going to be then, I wonder? Security? It's not security. Remote tech. Production? No, it's definitely not in production. An AI manager also wouldn't hurt on the subject of that. Shit. Husbandry? Maybe? Genetics? I have no idea. Okay, I might have to go and go... Oh, there it is. Animal control hub. Nice. Oh, Christ. I need to make this lab, like, a little bit bigger, or maybe remove some stuff. We could put it in front of the brain. That seems kind of appropriate. Having the big old brain hooked up to the animal control hub. Yeah, I like that. The problem is we need a bedroom for the bloody Thrombo now, don't we? How many beds have we got? 12. How many people we got? We've got 12 squid people. Right, so we need another bloody bedroom. Where am I going to put you, giant friendly Thrombo? What a bizarre situation where we haven't got a bedroom for it. Look, there's enough room here to fit one, basically. Let's just see if I can blueprint kind of... blueprint out in a circle from here. Have we got enough room just to stick? Oh, we have. We'd have to move the mortar, though. That's not really a big deal, though, is it? Fine. Done. A new bedroom at this point in the game. Wow. Go ahead and put you... I guess we could put one there and, like, one there. It's not roofed over, is it? No, we're good. Yeah, that's fine. They can still move through there as well. I don't know if this is allowed. Okay, well, we'll see if we can actually give it the permanent after... Assuming we succeed. Excellent. That's a skilled doctor right there. Then we'll hit it with this, and we'll see if it actually works. Fingers crossed, we might have ourselves a Thrombo breeding program. That means all the Thrombo genetic material we could ever ask for. What the fuck? What? That's not a coincidence, is it? That's not a coincidence at all, is it? That's got to be one of the random names people suggested. I refuse to believe that we've randomly had a colonist spawn in called Joe fucking Biden. What about you? Emmy McKay? Does anybody know who that is? We got any other guests turning up? You're telling me it's just Joe Biden and for some reason it was on the floor in my petunias? I don't understand. Visitors have arrived at Mummy's Meat Municipality. They're afraid to enter your territory because of morphs. You racist. Welcome. Welcome. Join me. Hello. We've got my good friend Jade Billiards. Oh my god, that's so good. D-Fox Booker and Golter. Welcome, my friends. Afraid to enter because of morphs. What do you mean by that? What the hell is with your speed? Oh, they're fighting. Are they? No, they're not. Why are you so fast? Oh, because you're already mutated. Must have been a previous guest. Come to lodge a complaint against the restaurant, I would assume. Hey, it works. There we are. 6 days until we got ourselves a babby Thrombo. Very nice. So we're going for a fresh brain scan for Robo Mummy, but this brain scan will be so intense, it will make her brain dead. We're downloading her, essentially, to the new brain template. So this is going to be the end of Robo Mummy as we know it. Thank you, Kekvit. 1 surgery complete, 1 new brain scan template, where we have full-blown Robo Mother download, and regular Robo Mummy is now completely downloaded into the scan. So if you check her brain, she's got a headache, and she is technically lobotomized. All of the stuff that made her in this brain scan template, all she is now is just the robot parts, the automatic, you know, she's just like, thank you, Elon, self-driving car. That's all she is. She's just running on pure programming at this point. So now we have to extract the new fleshy clone. What on earth? Who? Chiaki? That was Chiaki after all this time. That's what they nicknamed the clone, I guess, so that it wasn't taking away Robo Mummy's individuality? Oh, that's so bizarre. Yeah, there you go. Rat-grown child Chiaki. She has no natural skills, but you can apply a brain scan template on her to give her a new skill set right away. Colony vat-grown. There we are. God knows why you're called that. Right, let's go ahead and apply. What was that, like a surgery or something? I have no idea. Hang on. Oops, bollocks. Give me a second. Well, those of you with eagle eyes may notice that this is almost 40 minutes later. The simple reason for that is it took so long to apply the brain scan template. I basically had to make sure Kekvit was fully fed, fully rested, manipulation speed, surgery speed, anything like that didn't seem to have an effect. I think it is just because we're not actually doing an operation, instead we're just applying a brain scan, I think it has a set amount of time depending on the complexity of the brain scan, and in this case it's Robo Mummy's brain, and by extent it's extremely complicated because we've got, you know, 20 shooting, 14 melee, 20 medical with a single passion. Took a bloody long time and multiple attempts here. I can finally unlock the doors because we are finished. Now, what I didn't notice when we first started the cloning here, I don't know where the, we do still have the genome somewhere, so wherever that's been hauled to, I have no idea. What I didn't notice, there it is, the first time around, is that it includes, look at this, he diffs 5. What that means is it includes the 5 organs, or in this case, 4 organs. Why not 5 organs? Oh, maybe one of them is like a robot one that they can't have? Maybe like the psychic resonance tissue or something? Well, here we are. Anyway, the new clone of Robo Mummy with Robo Mummy's brain downloaded in painstakingly. Took bloody ages. I was on Discord just asking if anybody had any suggestions, but I just thought I'd just try it over and over and over. My next step was going to be, let's lace Kekvit with a load of yayo and cucumber paste and see if that would help out, but it was just a case of keep testing it over and over and over. Here we go. one new fleshy Robo Mummy. Old Robo Mummy is just, like I said, is just now a shell. Can no longer talk because they have no personality. They are nothing. That is all now downloaded into the new human Robo Mummy 2. Wow, here we are. I'm going to get your SMG back, huh? So, what we've got to do next then is, of course, take off all of the evolved organs from Robo Mummy and graft them onto fleshy Robo Mummy. She does have that, look, she's got like that weird grey tinge as well. You see that? That's bizarre. I don't know if that will come across in the video at all, but she doesn't look very... Actually, you can see it up there really clearly. She doesn't look very human to say that we cloned her from... I mean, we did clone her from an android, but she's made of human bits, ultimately. She doesn't look very human at all. She's got this weird kind of grey, kind of metallic vibe to her, which I really like that, actually. I think that's a really cool little feature there. Right, so the game lagged then for a second. I thought it was going to be a raid, but instead it's the gargantuan construction. My friend, we already have a gargantuan construction. So, the question now becomes, what do we do with the old Robo Mummy body? Now, I mean, it's a very, very powerful body. Someone else could just download a brain to it. It's dangerous to be left in the hands of... potentially in the hands of our enemies. There is, of course, a nuclear device. So someone quite rightly pointed out that the anti-grain warhead is just a grain of antimatter and isn't technically explosive because it doesn't use any radiation. So this is our nuclear device, right? This would tick off our nuclear war crime by detonating Robo Mummy's old robot body. I haven't got a problem with that because it is just a robot body at the end of the day. Let's get old Robo Mummy. Just to differentiate, we'll call one Robo Mummy and one Robo Mummy. We'll get her to drop all this gear. We'll give that to new Robo Mummy instead. And then this one will just be basically taken apart for parts. And then next raid we get, we'll send it out and we will detonate it. Not only ticking off a war crime, but also finalizing the character arc of Robo Mummy. Oh, that's macabre. I didn't even notice. We've got new fleshy Robo Mummy ripping apart her old body for parts. And I guess so, because she's probably the best medical character we have, right? Yeah, because Kekbit isn't quite up to 20 medical yet. Man, that's crazy. I never even considered that. Damn. Okay, what have we got left? We've got to remove part upper back. What's on her upper back? Wings. The lever enhancer in the torso. The armor skin gland. Can we not remove the psychic resonance tissue? No. Love enhancer we can take off. What about the tri-woven primary heart? Remove parts. So we got upper back there. And, oh, we can remove the heart, but of course doing that will probably kill her. If we kill Robo Mummy 2, bear in mind she has a black box, which is a nuclear explosive in the event of emergency, that will not only kill the doctor, but it'll also take out the entire base. So we need to be very careful that she doesn't also fail surgery as well, because that would be pretty devastating. Amputate left lower shoulder. Cut off. How can you amputate that which she does not have, you fool? Remove part upper back? What, and just leave it with a hole? Let's get the armor skin gland taken out. In fact, I think we've already done that, haven't we? Yeah, we have. What's this then? Armor skin gland. I guess it just takes a little while for the medicine to, the actual medical tab there to update. Can we do anything else? I think, actually, we're all good. We can harvest specific parts, so I don't know if there's anything else there. Decrease the beauty. That would be quite funny. Old Robo Mummy's got a real complex. Might want to mangle her old face a little bit to really make a point now that she is beautiful and fleshy. Is there anything else at all that is worth us grabbing here? Skull. It's a shame we can't do anything about skull. Yeah, that doesn't even show up. Sternum. Can we take the sternum? Nothing. Alright, so now we changed tactic entirely and we have this Robo Mummy implanted with all the old Robo Mummy stuff. Let's give you... Oh my god, okay. Yikes, there's a lot of crap that I've got to try and figure out what we've actually got to install here. So we want to give you the armor skin gland, definitely. Jesus, look at it all. We want to give you... I mean, I want to give you a Voracious Maggot Bolter, but I don't think we've actually got one, have we? Because we can't remove them from her. Oh, we can? Oh, game changer. Shit, I thought that they were permanent. Right, so let's put those left lower shoulder and then the crystal cannon in the lower right shoulder. Excellent. Triple pass filter kidneys, couple of reinforced legs, a quad lobe liver, the musculature braces we decided not to do in the end, extra dexterous arm in the left and right shoulder, and that's all we've got for now, right? Well, we'll see how it goes, and then we can, if I've missed something, we can do that. Feathered wings? Oh, she's already got them. Oh, of course she has, because we cloned her. You fool. Okay, forget about the arms then. What has she got? She got the wings too. Fair enough. And then she's already got the tri-woven heart. Oh. Alright, no problem at all then. Oh, well, we definitely don't have to worry about that missing organ now. Right, Cakebit, after spending hours and hours and hours working on scanning the brain and downloading the brain, Robo Mummy's sentience and consciousness into the new fleshy Robo Mummy, now you have to sit there and, well, do surgery for hours on end. Before I do that, sorry, let me just borrow these. Sorry, fella. Can I just steal these from you? Just got to make sure that this is going to go smoothly, and we're not really too concerned about the other one, to be honest with you. Who's working on that? Squad! Get out of here! Right. Kekvit, if you could just deliver that one too. There we are. Just to ensure we've got the highest chance. And with this, we have all of our major limbs replaced. Are we going for the love enhancer too there? Okay, fine. 2 extra arms, a quad lobe liver, some wings. Obviously the tri-woven primary heart with cholesterol, apparently. 2 kidneys, a voracious maggot bolter, the venom crystal cannon, and 2 reinforced legs, which puts her at a higher degree of modification or evolved organs, however you want to describe it, than the original Robo Mummy, Robo Mummy, that is. And finally, we've got ourselves the most important limb of all, and you fucked it, Kekvit. The love enhancer. Wasted! You're lucky. You're lucky we don't have death by firing squad here, otherwise you would be in a lot of trouble, my friend. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, right, hang on. Let's make ourselves, what is it, like the fabrication bench? What the hell are you making? Plasteel marine boots? Must have got some hyperweave from recycling. What can we make? We haven't got any. We haven't got any of the... You're kidding me? None of the bionics research? That's crazy. What have I been doing all this time? The only one we've actually got is healing factors. Which is still good. Don't get me wrong, that's obviously incredible in a human, because the one thing Robo Mummy had that Robo Mummy, Flash Robo Mummy, oh god, doesn't have, is all these crazy modules. Like an insane amount of really, really powerful modules. You know, you've got the perfect physique there, giving 125 times moving. A bonus to big bonus actually to movement speed there as well. Fighter module for dodge chance. You've got agriculture, which gives gathering speed, work speed, everything. And that stuff we're not going to be able to obviously give an equivalent in terms of limbs to this new Robo Mummy. Also, sorry, Kickfit, did you just fuck off to go and play the piano whilst Robo Mummy 2 bleeds out from wherever you install a love enhancer? Are actually getting hyperweave from somewhere. God knows where, though. That's fine. Marine boots are obviously incredible because they give that armor bonus, but they're 5 hyperweave apiece. They do give +1 movement speed. I want to say that, but that sounds a bit high in hindsight. 0.1. That's a lot better. That makes a lot more sense. No, I never actually made the Locust armor, the Grenadier armor, any of the kind of additional royalty stuff. Never made any Prestige armor either. But I am planning a bit more of a vanilla Rimworld series coming up soon, TM. So hopefully we'll be able to look at some of those. But obviously in this mod pack with the Heavy Marine armor, that's just completely outclassed. The Heavy Marine armor is a little bit too powerful, I think. Oh, we haven't mind controlled you that. Boom. And we can just use it as a drafted up creature. Oh, wow. Now I don't think we can actually attack with you though, can we? We can mind control it, but I don't think I can issue like an attack option. No, unfortunately not. We go drafted hunt, which may get it to automatically attack animals. Yes, it will. Is this... What are you firing? Fuck, that was an anti-grain shell. I thought it would just be a little gun or something. So, okay, good news is we can control the mecha Thrombo. The bad news is all we can do is shoot animals with antimatter. The restaurant earned $58 today. Oh god, we're gonna have to close the doors. That's not a very good turnover. I don't know if we've actually ever seen the black box fire in any of the previous series, at least on video. I have tested it out in some of my just kind of testing saves. The black box is... I'd say probably about triple the size of the anti-grain warhead. So that thing we just fired at Sybil, the mega sloth there, Sybil Gruber. That's probably about 3 times the size, if not larger. it would take out any raid the game sent at us. And I'm fairly confident saying, like any size raid, I think would get annihilated by it. I'm going to take Robo Mummy, and I'm going to reimplant the extra dexterous arms, just so that it is capable of... It's still skilled, right? It's still in its programming, the skill set. So it's incapable of talking and like I said, any sort of vocalization. There's no personality in there anymore. It's just, it is just a robot. But we can still at least give it the arms back and have it help out with working and whatnot. Well, despite the love enhancer unfortunately not succeeding, I'm fairly happy with the progress today. I think we've done a great job with the whole flesh aspect of this flesh playthrough, given that it's right there. Of course I know him. And then we've got Nag, the Thrombo, helping out in the colony. Very nice to see, of course. Pergadan, and ready to give birth soon for an infinite supply of Thrombo genes. We've got the breeding area, which is kind of working, but not really. We've hit a snag right now where we've got these pregnancies queued up, but there's no medicine. Like, we're fresh out of medicine here, so I've actually just replaced some of these with medicine as well to make up for it. I think we've got too much rice again. I think I went a little hard on the rice, because I was like, oh, we're a sushi restaurant, we need rice, but now we've got 15,000 rice. So we're going to swap this over for a really slow-growing crop. Maybe one of these, like, 3 sister plants or something like that. I'll do all the logistics behind the scenes here. It's not really too important. But I'll try and get this rebalanced so that we can progress on with the child army. Because I think the child army, as far as warcrimes go, is pretty much up there as, you know, body horror is one thing. Growing horrible maggot human arms in a vat and then stitching them onto someone's back that shoot maggots at people is one thing. But there's something about marching children into battle. Their little tears, predominantly, is a little less forgivable. Anyway, that's where we're going with that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Apologies again for the audio being slightly weird. New microphone should be here soon. It's expedited delivery. It's getting here as fast as it can, but it's got to come from Germany. So, because everywhere else is out of stock, and Amazon UK were charging like £150 more than the shelf value of it was. So they can go fuck themselves. Please don't sue me. Thank you to Moira, Archbishop, Juiceda, Tenacious Bloom, Blood Snakes Chaos, Runtime Overflow, Hezron, Plumby, Scaps, The Thick Mick, Revan, Corrupt Racer, Zetlock, Ethox, and of course everybody else at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon for their support making the channel possible. Thank you to you guys. And a thank you as well to Proximity Jones, Major Mythical, Stormcrower, Moondoggy, Bordoon, Larry the Emu, Astrosfan12345, Nyancat17, Atreus Sen, Coldest Flame, and Blue Chaos as well for their support over on Coffee, Patreon. That's going to take me ages to unlearn that now, isn't it? Brilliant. See you all tomorrow for, I guess, child soldiers?